So you want to know how to make a Kobe Bryant build in NBA 2K20? Well, look no further. And if you're already seeing a video about it, forget that you ever saw it and only pay attention to this one, because this is the only video that you're ever going to need. Alright, so here is the MyPlayer builder. So I'm going to choose this skill breakdown because it's got the best shooting. Kind of disappointed that it's only a max mid-range shot of 80 and a 3-point shot of 80. I would have thought that a mid-range would be around the 90s or so, but it is what it is. For physicals, I'm going to pick the first pie chart because I don't really care about vertical. I'm 6'5", and I've got an 83 drive and dunk, so I'm going to go with 85 speed and 83 acceleration. Alright, this is the most important part if you want to have the comparison to Kobe. So for the finishing, you're going to go with close shot all the way up, driving layup all the way up, driving dunk all the way up, and then you're going to leave standing dunk and post hook because you're not a big man. For shooting, you're going to go with mid-range, and every one of these attributes is going to be maxed out. See, it maxes out an 80 for mid-range, three-pointer, free throw is going to be an 88, and post fade, because you got to fade with Kobe Bryant, is going to be a 90. Playmaking, because Kobe doesn't pass, you leave pass accuracy alone. Ball handling, because in this game, you're going to get stripped if you don't have ball handling ability, so put it all the way up. Post moves, again, you got to fade away with Kobe, put it all the way up. Defensive rebounding, only focus on perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and block. And whatever is left, you can just put it to whatever you want. I put it towards defensive rebound, but it's up to you. So these are the attributes. Now you're going to click continue. Body shape doesn't really matter. For me, I'm going to go with built because I'm fat in real life, so I want to fantasize. Alright, so height is going to be 6'5", just because if you put it any higher, you're going to be a little bit slower. Weight 195, be a little bit quicker on your feet, and boost the acceleration to an 85, which is excellent. And then wingspan, I'm going to lower it a little bit. I'm going to put it at a 79.8, which is going to increase my shooting and my ball handling, as well as my post moves a little bit. I'm going to be sacrificing my steals and blocks, but that's not too bad. I'm 6'5" again, so I've got height compared to a lot of other guards. Alright, so as far as takeover, you can pick slasher, spot up shooter, or shot creator. Now, because Kobe, he makes bullshit when he's on fire and he just fades away from the 3-point line and makes it, I'm going to pick shot creator. But if you want to go with slasher, if you want to dunk on people, if you want to be a spot up shooter too, then more power to you, but I'm going to go with this. Alright, so there it is. You have built a scoring machine, similar to James Harden, Kobe Bryant, and Bradley Beal. Now, the Harden and Beal comparisons are pretty inaccurate just because you can't really dribble that well with this build. And for Bradley Beal, your 3-point rating is not all that high. So Kobe is definitely the closest thing to this build. Alright, so for finishing badges, now I went based off of how I'm going to play and how Kobe usually plays. So Acrobat is on silver because I want to be able to make BS layups. Contact finisher on gold because I want to be able to make BS layups through contact and dunks. Drop stepper on bronze because I want to be able to drop step cheese people. Fancy footwork because Kobe's got some fancy ass footwork. Giant slayer because I really hate big men and I would love to score on them more consistently with my guards. Lob city finisher because I want to throw down the occasional lob. Relentless finisher because I want to finish very relentlessly and finish through contact and not get tired. And teardropper because I want to hit floaters because those are fun. Next up is shooting badges. So these are all the ones you've got. You can pause the video and see what they are. So what I ended up doing for this section is catch and shoot, clutch shooter because Kobe's clutch, corner specialist, dead eye, all on gold. Difficult shots has to be in Hall of Fame. You can't have it any other way with Kobe. Deep fades because I want to make the occasional fadeaway bullshit jumper from the 3-point line. tireless shooter, so I don't get tired shooting, and volume shooter because Kobe is the ultimate volume shooter. Alright, freeze frame, playmaking badges. These are ones I picked. So ankle breaker on silver because Kobe, he's not a dribble head, but he can dribble well enough. So I've got that on silver. Break starter, downhill, which basically increases your speed on the fast break. Dream shape because, you know, I want to shimmy and get people off their feet. Lob city passer, quick first step is a great badge. It allows you to burst out of triple threat moves, which I love doing. I love using jab steps. Postman technician because that's cheese. Space creator if you want to do step back, jump shots. Stop and go, I'm not sure what that does exactly, but apparently you do unlock some new animations. And unpluckable is really important if you don't want to get stripped by better defenders. Alright, and finally defensive rebounding. I've only got 5 potential upgrades here, but I'm going to pick them wisely according to how and what I need. So clamps is important because you need to be able to stay in front of your defenders because blow-bys are really prevalent in this game. Interceptor because I want to steal passes. Pickpocket because I want to steal right from your pocket. Tireless defender because playing defense in this game takes a lot of energy and you don't want to waste it all. And then pick dodger because you know all these idiots in the park are going to just spam screens and run behind them, zigzag behind them. They're going to find some glitch around picks, so you got to use that. At least have it on bronze. And then finally my jump shot is Kobe Bryant. So let's continue. We've selected our badges. Now let's see how bootleg Kobe actually does in a real NBA game.
Glad to have you with us. MyPlayer build break.
Alrighty, here we go. Here's the tip-off. So Golden State wins, and Steph Curry, Mr. Zero Finals MVPs, brings the ball up the floor, passes it out to Draymond Green, right back to Steph Curry. Nice little action actually by the AI. It's really cool. Nice spin move by Curry, but he gets tripped. Lowry passes to Stanley Johnson, and then bootleg Kobe for 3. Green, first shot of the game. Nice. Even if the game is on pro, nice. Alright, so I already got 9 points in the first quarter. I didn't get them that ceremoniously. I got them through like 4 free throws, so I skipped through. But basically, this is me getting a rebound, coming off the break, and hitting that dunk. One-handed slam. Looked pretty nice. Can't wait till I can actually equip some nice dunks. Didn't really get up that high, but it's alright. So zipping forward again, I've got 21 points in just the first half. Now, I know the game is probably on like All-Star or Pro, like I said before, but hey, this is pretty good, at least for the first game that I'm playing, so I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit. So we get the stop, we're headed down the floor in transition. They don't hit me, that's fine, but listen, I moved off the ball, I got myself into great post position, and then step back Green from the post. See, I love playing in the post because that's my favorite place to play from, and it's just so much easier for me to play out of there. And I actually might create my own post-scoring center build, although it's really hard to tell in this demo because unless you're playing against real people that have rim protectors and they're all maxed out badges, it's really hard to tell if a center is going to be a good build.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always
so here's the Giant Slayer badge in action, just in case you guys wanted to see it. So once again, move in. Wiley Cauley-Stein's right there, but I bumped right into him and made a pretty contested shot. Now Shazam, where are the shot creating moves? You haven't made a single one. So here we go. Back him down, D'Lo Russell. Little shimmy. Oh, got him off my ass with that little shimmy move. Nice. So there you have it, bootleg Kobe Bryant build. Let me show you the box score. 50 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, only 3 turnovers, 20 of 34 shooting, 3 from 3-point line, and 7 of 7 from free throw. 2 offensive rebounds. So really felt fun to play with this build, and I haven't decided what build exactly I'll be using for the game, but I think this is most likely what I'll be going with, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of this build and any questions you guys have. Alright guys,